Hello everyone, this is Skarious Sethronis, and today we are once again trying to repel the Perseans. Yesterday, I did not do a very good job of that. So let's see if I can change it. First, I'll save this. I realized one of the problems I was having yesterday was the utter lack of anti-armor weapons on the old slot. Now then, it's not that the pylon is useless when up against armor. I should say when up against shields. It does do only 25%. It does do a good amount of EMP damage. The problem is a lack of use against armor. So I'm gonna try and swap out the Arbalests are anti-shield, black is point defense. These are anti-shield, it's set for anti-shield, okay. So what I'm going to try and do here is switch these out for Annihilator pods. They use more ordnance points, but they are very, very good at tying up enemy point defense and just flat out killing things. They're not so good at anti-armor for the purposes of actually killing, because they don't do that much damage. But they are good at tying up enemy point defense. They don't have lasting power, unfortunately. Expanded magazines, increases ammo capacity. Can I get expanded missile racks instead? Ooh, 30 ordnance points? Yeesh. This is to encourage the AI to vent. What do I have here? Gunnery implants for extra range, though weapon recoil is unfortunately rather necessary for accuracy. Target analysis, damage control. This thing hull tanks, so that and elite combat endurance are very necessary. Let's try swapping out Impact mitigation, it's gonna mean less turning ability. No. No. Gunnery implants for missile specialization. It's going to need every bit of flux. It needs every bit of flux dissipation it can get. The automated repair unit there is to, well, it can't put its shields up, so it doesn't have shields. Expanded magazines is only there for the adjudicators. Let's see here. I don't have the story points to build in anything. And with that said, I think pulling expanded magazines might be a good idea. Accuracy terrible, but it's not meant to be accurate. It's meant to be. Wait, that's high explosive damage? How about that? Here I thought that devastations were fragmentation. Okay then, never mind. It does have anti-armor capability. Oh, we'll have to see how this goes. $150. That's the equivalent of spending 15 points on flux distribution. Where are we now? 1357? 1287. Expanded missile racks. It's not going to be very good for it, but solar shielding. Am I going to be taking enough beam damage for that? Oh, this is big tech. You never can know. I'm sorry, I'm facing midline. You never can know. What did I remove for it? I do magazines, upgrade point defense AI. And decoy flares. I don't know what I would put in other than this. Now then, if I put back flux distributor, we have 1307. Remove that. All the way up, 1287. I actually can't match it. Okay. Flux distributor. 1307. There's something that would be better for 20 ordnance points. Auxiliary thrusters. That would make up no. No. No, this thing is flux limited, so we'll stick to that. What did I give up for missile specialization again? Gunnery implants, right. Okay. Okay. On the other hand, having this to back up the onslaught would do nicely. This is what happens when you don't have a cohesive fleet doctrine. What do I have for sale? Not much. I wonder. Special modifications, erratic fuel injector, glitch sensor array. I probably do not have enough money to restore this. Not even close. Don't really care about the erratic fuel injector, but the degraded shields are a massive problem. There. The glitched sensor array. I don't have the skills to properly use an Odyssey. So, as much as I would love to use it, that's out. I'm gonna have to command from something else. This for now. Once you're deep, that glitch sensor array doesn't matter much in battle. Has extra speed. Monitor is only good for being a distraction, and for being immortal. It's not otherwise useful. Speed and overwhelming force. Overbuilding top speed plus 10%. Shield efficiency plus 5%. Reduction in weapon range. No. No, throw that back in. Problem is, my cruisers go off gallivanting after frigates. Frigates that they have absolutely no hope in, because they have absolutely no hope to actually catch. What's in storage here? Condor. What does this Condor have to offer? Use plus 15%, burn level minus 13%. No phase cloak, plus sensor strength. No, this is useless. Advanced optics only applies to beam weapons. And that is a beam weapon, never mind. For sale again. Or scarabs, but they do not have, but they are in need of a lot of work. And I don't have the time to wait for them. Take 4 months to upgrade. I were to go beat the All-League Aegis, I might consider joining the Persean League. Maybe. I really would rather not. Are you coming after me? You are. The Grand Armada and a detachment. Alright. I cannot repel that many capital ships. I just can't. Yeah, see, 70%. I'll try it, but I don't expect it to go well. Definitely not with AI controlling the bloody ships. I like that the old slot rolled. Crimson coin. Get back, you idiots! The goal here. See what happens. God. The goal is to let this station tank, but all right, you have committed. You have committed. Two of you kill this. That's a monitor. Ignore it. That's one conquest down. That's two conquests down. You and you team up on this. You and you. The station can handle the cruisers. And I was too soon. Everyone fall back. As long as I win the battle, it's not too bad. Point defense guy, and let's start bringing in. I forgot to drop off the Condor. Let's start bringing in. No, no. You three come up here and escort that. This thing's job is to escort that battleship. But I'm piloting it. I have no idea what the missiles are, and I also do not believe. These things have crazy strike damage. So... strike ship. It has limited ammo and does not last long in battle. The problem is that I am about to lose it I'm about to lose my station anyway. You, come up and kill that. Please. Ooh. Never mind. You and you kill that conquest. The Pegasus will run out of ammo eventually. You, kill that. You, kill that. You, kill that. There it goes. Okay. Out of missiles again? Funny how that thing was supposedly worth less than 2 cruisers. Oh, I stopped paying attention. Oops. Might have been fatal. Oh, then you 3. Please. Oh boy, I'm pulling. Okay, ignore that. We don't do hard thrust. No. Stop that. Ignore the frigging immortal crap. I'm about to lose that conquest too. Have allies? Okay, ignore that conquest. Rather, forget it. What is going on here? There goes my lack of point defense again. Forgot about that. Kinda wish I would stop pulling the Grand Armada. Okay. Since I was stupid and didn't put any point defense on here. The burst PD lasers are not going to be very effective because the pressure is going to be constant. Do I need to bring a champion? I think I have a champion. No, I don't. Okay, what can I give you? Since uh, Cobras have Reapers, what's the replacement time? 20? Don't have any more Wasps, I remember that. Not willing to send Talons, they're not... Oh, I do have a Wasp, imagine that. Now then. Those are Atropos torpedoes. And I wanted some longbows for kinetics. Ion cannons are suppression fighters. I guess a spark interceptor. Okay. Ah, that's just the orbit. Yeah, yeah, and I'm not ready. I know. Usually, by the time I get blockaded by the Persean League, I can handle at least taking out their support fleets. Not this time. I'm sorely tempted to go bomb Kazaron and get it and just get it over with. And you know what? I think I'm gonna do that. Ah, if the support fleets were ever by themselves, I would utterly smash them. The problem is that I can't get them by themselves. Ah, my jump points are too close together. Like, you see this? That's not a lot of distance for Persean fleets to be in transit. Now, I've already taken out 2 or 3 of their fleets. I baited them into the station and used the station to tank. But ah, oh well. I'd at least like to not have them angry at me for all of time. So I'm gonna drop that off. The This bourbon here will more than suffice as a tank. It's got a fortress shield. What more do you want? Ah, yeah. The funny thing is, if the Grand Armada were by itself, I might be able to handle it as long as I had the station up first. I don't know if you saw me, but I was able to take out their first 2 conquests extremely easily. You station to go after a patrol or something stupid, then you just snipe the support fleet. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to do, and I'm trying to pull them one at a time. I'm not dumb enough to face the whole thing at once. Problem is, if I pull the Grand Armada, I can't really handle that right now. Oh well. Let's see, what have I got? Uh, I've got gates, so taking a tanker is probably not a good idea. You need to be able to sneak past Kazaron's patrols. Oh yeah, I forgot to sell this thing. Silly Forge World experiments. Only one of them is even relevant to only one of the mods on that was even relevant to a carrier, and it was a negative. I don't want my escort carriers taking extra damage from missiles. My officers are also not in the best shape right now. What are you even doing here? Field modulation, missile specialization, systems expertise. You know what? For an enforcer, it's actually not that bad a loadout. Certainly needs the speed boost. Anyway, anyway, welcome. Do you prefer to be called Yakumo, not Yakumo, or Noir? What? Since I kind of want this thing to stay back, let's see what I've got here. Let's see. TMI wings. What have we got here? Average relaunch time, 0.55. Base replacement time. Okay, that's improved. Engagement range 4,000. Attack run range 500. Okay, that's good. Once the Doomswarm decides, let's chase this random patrol that spawned or go after a station. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's usually what I do. It's just, I'm actually on decent terms with the League right now, so my patrols aren't really going to engage them, and they aren't all going to go off and chase the patrols. The hedge is only hostile to the Bloody Path and the pirates. I have conscious protection, so I'm not going to get any pirates. And the path, for the most part, knows better than just show up. For the most part. Not always. Now then, let's go with a pair of squalls. Since you absolutely should not be engaging in combat. Burst laser, maximum charge is 6. As wonderful as that would be for point defense, it's not. I don't have any story points to spend on expanded magazines. So, what do I have for mediums instead? Problem is, if I give it any ion beams, it's going to try to attack with them, and I don't want that. I want it to hang well out of range and be a coward. Point defense is everywhere. Then for these, we'll go with... Only got 3 heavy bursts, unfortunately. Ah. But I do have some of the Carter's Free Traders equivalents. Oh, for crying out loud! Another... I keep adding that to my auto mod, and it doesn't do anything. So we'll remove that. Now then, expanded deck crew, because the AI is too stupid to pull its fighters back, and not have them just go out in a constant stream. Expanded missile racks is built in. Not defensive targeting array. I don't want this thing to be to hug. Let's see here. Do I have recovery shuttles? I do. And then I think vents for the rest. No, not vents. Capacitors for the rest of it. I don't remember building in flux coil adjunct. It must have come with that. Let's at least get the weapon flux. I mean, get the flux dissipation above the weapon flux. I mean, if it's firing all these point defense weapons at once, it's hosed anyway, but... No, I want those linked because the staying power of a carrier is in its fighters. Anyway, for taking on a Star Fortress, this should be good enough. Over fuel capacity. Oh. All right. Drop off all these weapons. Yeah, it's good. Head over to Urge for any extra supplies I might need. Man, this game runs so slow when you don't speed it up. And let's go bomb Kazaron. Yeah, the problem is that that station there, that station that might pass near the blockade is my capital, where I have all my resources. I kind of need them to not swarm that particular one. Oh well. Yeah, this is exactly my first playthrough. I've beaten the blockade. I mean, I've not done yet. I've not done 10 playthroughs yet, but I've beaten the blockade in every single one. And no, not all of them. In all but one of them. In the one where I didn't, I just gave up and did what I'm about to do now because the system only had one jump point. Not exactly, not exactly conducive to beating back a blockade. Wow, that's a lot of. Okay. If I had to assume they're doing this because they know. Okay. Honestly, the problem is not the Star Fortress. A midline Star Fortress will go down extremely quickly if you surround it. It's the midline stations must be able to vent or they are basically worthless. The problem is all these defenders. They won't leave the vicinity of the station. And I am debating whether or not to reveal my presence with a introduction pulse. Go away. Okay. Nope, didn't help. Again, I also don't have a I don't have a cohesive fleet doctrine. I've just been throwing ships together. And that's a bit of a problem. Not that. That's a good frigate killer. These are jacks of all trades. That's a frigate killer. Don't know whether or not to bring the Astral. The Astral can hang back and snipe. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. And I only refitted one of these with point defense weapons. Am I stupid or something? Sometimes I have to wonder. Okay, so now then we have another Eagle, light cruiser, and a hammerhead. Okay. Everything hang out around that. You will try to hang back. Oh, isn't it? I mean, when I added that to my auto mod, I didn't even paste as plain text. I made absolutely certain I did not. There we go. Sorry, I'd show the view, but but Star Sector doesn't stop paying attention to the mouse if if the window loses focus. So this is the closest I can get to actually showing you what's going on. And there goes the Scarab. Honestly, I don't know why I brought my frigates. Okay. And I would. Oh. How's the audio balance, by the way? Since you're the first viewer I've had who actually talks, is anything too loud or too quiet? I'm content to let the autopilot handle it for the most part, but zero game audio, really? You're right. And I know why. The reason is I restarted the game after changing my default audio device. And Star Sector follows, Star Sector picks the default audio device at startup and absolutely will not change it afterward, and you can't tell it, hey, use this one specifically. That is unfortunate. And I'm not gonna restart just for that. That is, unless you want me to. Those harpoons. The harpoons and hellfires are not in the same group. I'm gonna have to do some. I'm gonna have to fix that later. Right, the mines. Forgot about the mines. Excuse me, what happened here? You in particular are my escort. You do not leave me ever. What are you doing? Huh? I should probably set the ship on autopilot before I forget about that. Do you not have the range? Okay, I need to figure out what's going on with that ship. Astrals are not. Why are your engines flaming out? Okay, this bears investigating. And while I'm at it, change default audio device. Streamers, whoops, that was the wrong button. Move you to monitor left. There we go, now you can hear it. Okay. Now then. Reduces repair rate by 20%, increases upkeep by 10%, slows turn rate by 10%, combat readiness degradation, high chance to experience malfunctions in combat. There we go. So, if I actually wanted it to sit at the back of the map and camp, that would be wonderful. The problem is, these fighters don't have the range. And that counts as a and that probably counts as a built-in one, doesn't it? Now then, while I'm here, point defense laser. Normally I would ignore the point defense, especially since my goal this run is to go into the abyss and to fight the Shrouded Dwellers. But against the Persean League, it's kind of a necessity. Did I not put anything in here? I did not. Right, because I had those. Okay. Wave burst. We have 73 per shot, 122%. Sorry, 37 sustained per second. So the wave burst is less effective, but it's also cheaper on flux. That's good to know. And unfortunately, against the Persean League, burst PDs, as effective as they are not good enough. Good news is, more vents. I want these to sit at maximum range and kite. We have range 1000. Why did I give it an automated repair? It doesn't need that normally. Integrated target. I want these things to sit at maximum range and kite. Oh, the phase lance only does. Phase lance only has 600 range. Sure. Don't want these things getting close enough for that. The 14th one can probably handle it. Why did I give it tactical lasers? A tactical laser is just a longer range point defense laser. I think it was because that was. I think it's because that was all I had. Ion beam. Point defense. PD laser. Whoop. There we go. Let's max out those vents. Oh, and swap out dedicated targeting core for an integrated targeting unit. Now then. Projectile, non-PD, high explosive, I am out of those. Isn't that lovely, huh? Oh, that's fragmentation. Whoops, that's energy. There we go. We'll go 1 heavy mauler. No. 2 heavy maulers. And 1 hypervelocity driver. This thing is meant to this thing is meant to kite. Okay. Weapon groups auto assign. That is a lot better. Save. Let's come back over here. Now then, I can't afford to restore this, can I? I highly doubt it. Nope. Huh, it isn't built in. Good to know. Alright, back over here. Let's drop off some more fuel. Anything more I can do to prepare for that bombardment? No, not really. Graded shields, erratic fuel injector, and glitch sensor array. Glitch sensor array reduces weapon range. Erratic fuel injector slows me down. Oddly enough, for the Executor, neither is really a problem. It's slower. It's pretty slow. Yes, I think it is. No. It's the fastest. It's the fastest capital that isn't a battle cruiser. Never mind. But as a capital, it's not that fast to begin with. And since it prefers pulse weapons, it's not gonna do all that well in the range department to begin with. There is, however, another conquest. Oh, come on, there is absolutely no way I'm out of... Okay, I am out of large missiles. Never mind. Hold up, those are Hydras. What's going on here? Oh! My kinetic selected. Alright, let's go with... see here, 15, 10. I normally prefer Hurricane Merge, but we'll go with this. We'll go with... I don't want these things... normally I would want these things to sit back and kite. devastator. What we got here? Storm Needler and a Hephaestus. I appear to be out of hypervelocity drivers. Oh well. Mass driver. No. Nope, heavy needlers it is. And then... So no, I have more organs. For this... Infrared Auto Lance, it's a surprising amount of hull damage. And we'll just go with PD lasers on this side. And that shield flux is awful. Fortunately, I don't know that I have the option. I mean, I'm out of story points. So, thinking, oh, definitely expanded missile racks. Insulated engine assembly, it's a battle cruiser, it needs that. I'm thinking shield shunt, oddly enough, since I don't have the story points for proper shield management. But for doing that, we're going to need armored weapon mounts and where is it? Can't remember what it's called. Well, automated repair unit definitely, but it's not the one I was thinking of. There's the one that reduced EMP damage. Whatever. Okay, so then shield shunt. Can't install heavy armor. I don't have enough ordnance points left. This is absolutely going to need an officer with you know what? No, never mind. Hardened shields, it's absolutely going to need that. I would say expanded shields as well. And stabilized shields, and I don't have enough ordnance points left over for anything else. Unfortunately. Now then. Auto assign is going to want to keep those together. I would prefer you not fire this until the enemy shields are down, but oh, we both know the AI isn't that intelligent. This build needs an officer to be properly effective, but that's not going to happen. Don't have enough of them. Let's go back to Kazaron this time. What do you think? Should I make this planet my capital instead? It's not that great. But it's got a gate in the system. Oh, then remember the golden rule of smuggling, don't get caught. Whoa! Go away. I was hoping there would be only one fleet. Oh yeah. It's a little better this time. Everything defend this, except you. Research and destroy. And your job is to attack the station. See how terrible an idea this is. And let's watch this. I hate it that the Anubis is not a capital. I hate that. I don't want you to attack. I want you to be so deep in this thing's engine wash that I, as the Admiral, can't tell you that. And would you idiots please go in front? Won't make any progress. You know what? Fine. Fine, split up. You're gonna die anyway. Vent, you silly move. All of my hull. bring in the other one. I give up. We are going to just ignore the Persean League blockade, because I do not have the firepower to deal with this. So, since my planets are going to survive, they have enough access, they grow their own food. I'm going to just ignore this. It'll last, what, a year? So, instead, throw that in there, throw that in there, throw that in there, throw that in there. And this. I'm going to just retool from my original plan. Which is to go attack the Abyss. That's not going to be, I bring this, but it's not going to be useful. Wait, did I really leave that behind? It's a phase ship. I needed the... carriage. Not the carriage, the stealth. Oh well. Okay then. The Omen is not going to do very well, I don't think. So we'll drop that off. The Anubis will be useful for taking on the Maw, so I might as well bring it, but there's no point giving it an officer. And just because this is bothering me, we'll fix that. The Harbinger will actually work out decently well, but I need something better than this. It's all energy. Kinetic Blaster, and I think a Phase Lance. Two more Organs points. You fire all of them or none of them. And that also means swapping out these to go back to, whoops. Go back to the pilot. Gunnery implants helps prevent wasted flux, Armor damage taken, weapon and engine damage taken. It's going to be needed. Systems expertise. Yeah, not so much. Target analysis is just too good to pass up, unfortunately. Okay. The main barrage is ballistics. On the other hand, this is more missiles. Make the most out of flux with the recoil reduction. Anyway, now that you can hear the game, how's the audio balance? Any changes? These frigates are not going to be that good. Need to go back and have a look at my cruisers. The Aurora. I'm not planning on fighting threats, so I don't expect to need point defense. The Reapers might be good. Got Sabers, right? Yeah, I do. Oh, yeah, and I've got to replace the, the ion beams, because Shrouded Dwellers are completely immune to EMP. Comes with, well, I won't spoil, but it comes with what they are. These Atropos are good damage. Might keep them. It's a Sabo. There's the ion beam. The ion cannon has to go, but I don't know what to replace it with. Might do auto cannon, I think. Is that anti-armor? Yeah. Swarmers are high explosive. I need something else. Let's see what we have here. Organ Dems. Heavy autocannons. Trace those with light needlers. No, I've got the autocannons for that. Need something either fragmentation or What is this? Damage 45. That's not even enough to pierce armor. They have plus. They always have 50 for damage calculation purposes. So that's not going to work. How explosive it is. Yeah, that can stay. We have the centerpiece. Now then, what am I going to be flying? I don't have the skills. I don't have the skills for my preferred Odyssey, and I don't have the story points to assign to them. Huh. Don't have anything to be a good sniper besides... Oh, no, wait a second. I do have something. The Astral. Thought about that. Okay, so we're gonna need like 2,000 supplies. Probably more. Better make it 3,000, just in case. We'll just grab the rest of the fuel. And then some more fuel. What about... Right then. We have an outpost here. Let's set course for... Wait. I almost forgot the Transplutonics. I don't remember exactly how many I need to bring, because I don't remember how much the... I don't remember how much you salvage. Jeez, Ephesians kicking in bad. I don't remember how much you salvage from the Gate Hauler side quest. But I don't care. Into hyperspace we go. Yeah. I probably should have warned you. I'm not that good at this game. Not yet, at least. And I have no idea how many hours I put into it. Nokia. Anything here? What is this? A red-tinged abyssal light. Let's go poke it. Yep. Consciously pull your eyes from the pitiless sight, centering your attention on their bridge officers to give your next order. Everything protect that, except for one Centurion. You escort that. This thing. There's nothing for it to do. Nothing that needs nothing. There's no point-to-point defense weapons on this. Or going up against the Maw, that would be another story. But I'm not. Biggest threat down. We'll cancel that. Except you and yeah, you. Go escort that. Claim victory. Pick through the wreckage. Want to analyze this, but again, no story points. Okay, that's the one that hugs you. No, that doesn't get rid of it. Okay. What is this one? That is a normal abyssal light. Sensors, what are we looking at? Understood, I'll be mindful. He says when he's already disturbed one of them. Two of them. Huh. Welcome to the limbo system. Automated mining station. Automated defenses. Now then, let's deploy my ship. $307 is what that was. Operation. $80. Survey. Nothing. And what is down here? Go, the mothballed equipment. Mothballed equipment cache. I've got to transfer it. Story point. Finally. And to find. Wormhole scanner. Wormhole anchor. Deploy a wormhole anchor. See where this goes. I love that it's Charlie and Foxtrot, by the way. You know what those stand for in military parlance, at least when taken together. So, what's in here? Perform a survey, because I can. Gate hauler. But no one showed up. I'm gonna turn this thing back on. Alrighty. Destination. Vukub Kame system. Come back. Remove the wormhole anchor. And place it. Someplace when I decide to go back. In the meantime, let's come up here. And bite. Okay. Your job is to protect which one? This, I think. Your job is to protect that, everyone else. Get back. You're too close. No, keep that. Need this to be... No, the big bastard. Back. You're in. I'm about to lose my entire thing. Did not mean to hit that button, but it's not a bad choice. Better pad my Odyssey. Is the eye dead at least? No. Is the maw dead? No. I said this would be an iron run. Apparently broke that. Where am I? Right there. Okay. I wanted to keep that. Oh well. Alright, so what do I need for an Odyssey? Something else. Come up here. Poke it. Why did I bring this again? No better. Now it's useless. You. Where's the eye? The eye's gone. Why are you running? Oh, it's because you're two. You know what? Forget it. Just kill it. Come on. Send in the old slot. Watch it just mop up. Now that I finally have a story point, I'll be able to respec and come in on my Odyssey. Eventually. Definitely going back to second in command on my next playthrough. But ditching the industry line will force me to be more careful. I think I'll leave the old slot behind as well. So, recover everything. And let's come back here. Is this up here? Just a sensor ghost. Come on. What is that? Another fake one. Yep. Old slot. That thing. There. Now then, if you idiots will mind not just charging in. You kill the eye. The Shrek. What's a Shrek? Send you home. I don't want you to get murked. Come on. Come on, kill the eye. There we go. You need an escort. Yeah, we'll just leave this to clean up. It's a lot more boring when I'm not taking part myself. What's left is one frigate. What have I got? It's down, okay. Claim victory. Give me back my hammerhead. Well, I should move myself here. Okay then. Steady, starting with helmsmanship, level up. Thinking gunnery implants. Not combat endurance. You're timid, that's close enough. Field modulation, I think. I need that. Helmsmanship. You're gonna need that. Oh, and I destroyed. Final ghost. Missile light, a real one. That was the wrong button. Wait. What's Derwood doing all the way out here? I had to hit the bloody wrong button for that. Nope, no slipstreams I can use. Who owns Resana right now? The right people, okay. We'll come back here. $1,000 supplies. I'll make it 2,000. I'm gonna give some to the League. Not to the League, to Resana. Come all the way down here. Experimental ships, Medusa class destroyer. We'll have to see how that goes. Raiders. Goodbye there, pirate raiders. Help with your rebellion problem. Deliver 500 supplies. And that means I have now lost money on it. Okay. We will come back over here. System bounty Thule. Okay. System bounty magic. Where those AI cores came from. Good weapons. Now then. Reassign skills. Helmsmanship. Combat endurance, which I'm going to need elite. Two more skill points. What can I get? Can't get either of these yet. I think it's going to be field modulation and target analysis. If I had removed this, I would have been fine. Oh well. I did not. But that means now I have the mobility I'm used to from my Odyssey. Mine. Move that for a single wasp. There we go. These don't have the range I want. Tachyon Lance. Tachyon Lance. Okay. Hello there. Move in to engage. You know who I am, and I don't care. I stripped all the point defense. This is not going to work very well. You escort me. Hang in there against the Pegasus. I'm on my way. There we go. take back my old slot. And give me this conquest. I'm not willing to spend story points on any of these. Yeah. Persean League champion. Not enough story points answers that. Now then, what do you have to offer me? Missile guidance decreased by 3%, max burn level by almost 30%. Oof. Projectile speed minus 30% rate of fire. Nope. Nope, that thing sucks. Separated now. Why am I suddenly using 100 per day? Sell that. And put all of these into storage. And since I'm fighting the Perseans, no. Velocity drivers. There. No. There. Now then, point defense laser. There we go. Fleet detachment. Enforcer. Pick off enough fleets and they will leave eventually. I did not install any point defense on you. Took out yours. Not that I mean a ship I know how to use. Nope, nothing I want. Now that is something I want. I mean, I'm not gonna outfit it yet, but... The hands, perfectly level drivers. Graviton beams. Pair of harpoons. What it's going to have eventually. Let's go dark again. They'll run off eventually. Attachment. Oh, no, supplies. Okay, let's go this way. We'll drop off that thing. And store these. Well, okay, not yet. Right, what have you got? Huh. That is actually worth using. Defense guy. You will hang around and we'll say this. That's a big fleet. immortal thing lives. Send that, take that. Do not give a crap about either of these. Take back the crew. Deposit, deposit. Yeah, I'll refit this. Is following me. I think my fleet is too small to deal with this. Oof. Forgot the combat readiness. That was stupid of me. Do this. And I need supplies. Oh no. Okay, let's see how this goes. This. And these. Stay back and escort that. You escort this. You escort that as well. This is not going to You are no longer useful. Retreat. Defense. Now then. That thing, around which everything else, like healing could all of you guys do me a favor and gang up on that? All of you guys do me you didn't want to fight that conquest. Can't help you with that. Just kill it. Thank you. Now then, ignore that destroyer, leave that for your escorts. Instead, you come and take on this champion. Oh, 6 viewers now. Champion down. Not going to catch that. But it's amazing how much better it goes when you have an Odyssey and the skills to use it. I'll go with all of mine. I'm not interested in the hammerhead. Oh, you know what? No, I'll take it anyway. Yeah. As funny as that is, I don't want this. It doesn't have the right S-mods. Might be good for a museum ship. This is mine, isn't it? Yeah. You know what? Which one are you? inhospitable? Of course it's inhospitable, you jerk. Defeated the Grand Armada. Save that quick, nice. That was close. I was fully expecting them to swing back around. Okay. Alright then, let's drop off the old slot. And prisoners, collect ransom. Visit Academy, Administrator Skill Training, Tier 0. No. Do Tier 1. Fleet. Storage. Let's storage. You and you. Head back over to Red. Grab 1,000 supplies. Fill up on fuel. Am I still short on crew? I am not. We'll drop off the shrouded lens. keep the shrouded substrate and give it to Zunia. I need them. Still in there, or just middle deal to press. I don't suppose I have any. I don't suppose I have a Revenant blueprint. Cruisers. Spaceships, all designs. Nope. Maybe I should use that. On that. $90,000 credits, is that it? Screw that. Why is this stuff on the black market in better shape than stuff in... No. That's the best price on fuel right now. Centria. Kind of expected. Sena still has am I still looking this around? Really shouldn't be. Ooh, a research station to analyze. But that is outside my fuel range. Oh. Been streaming for more than 3 hours. I think it's time to end. Thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you for your participation. That's it. Outros are hard. Goodbye.